Can we start?
Perfectly.
Okay. So, good evening, everyone. Good evening, ma'am.
Good
My name
evening.
my name is Samay Dongre, and I'm from Bhopal. I'm doing my MBA from ITM Business School, Kharga, and I got the opportunity to work with Dorai Foundation as a online internship, and through that, I'll be interviewing a lot of youth leaders who are doing good work for the society. And today we have with us Ms. Saundarya Ganesh. She is doing social work for many years, working for women empowerment, child education, and fundraising campaigns, and many more. She is with the Right Foundation from past 1 year as a youth leader. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today.
Pleasure is mine, Amay.
Ma'am, can you please tell us about yourself?
Okay. So, first of all, good evening, everyone. So, myself, Saundarya Ganesh, and I'm currently working in Icon Clinical Research here in Chennai. I'm working as a project support analyst. For the past 1.5 years, and basically, I also work for the Foundation as a as a project administrator. So it's like life revolves around the foundation for me. So I really don't want to introduce myself more than this because I think everything is just done with this just 2 lines.
Yes, ma'am. Can you share something about your childhood, your college days, something that you want to share?
Okay, so basically, I belong to a very, a kind of a conservative family background. Family values, culture, traditions, etc., etc. So it's all about that. So हर कहीं जहाँ आप जाओगे तो like people will be like girls, they have to learn music, they have to learn Bharatnatyam, this and that. So I was also put across the same format that you need to learn this, you need to learn that करके. So this started right when I was in the age of 8. I started learning classical dance right from the age of 8, along with Carnatic music. So after which I almost continued that until my 10th grade. And over a period of time, as they say, like studies literally camouflage your happiness at a point of time. This I don't say, but my family says. So I was also into that same impression, and eventually I had to take a gap for like around 2 to 3 years of time, and I did not continue it. And again, I had this motivation to and I resumed dancing when I was doing my bachelor's degree, and again there was a gap, and again I resumed. So this was like taking breaks, going on a vacation leave, जैसा हमारे corporate companies में होता है ना, ब्रेक लो, वेकेशन पे जाओ, वापस आओ, कंटिन्यू करो, तन मन सब कुछ क्लियर करो, and then you just get back. So this is how it has been. So and regarding the social work and all that, I would really say my complete inspiration was my nanu. uh, he was like everything for me. So he used to basically uh, attend to some kind of satsang. It started with his satsang, and there were people who required monetary help, and then moral support over certain things. So he used to always be there. Even he was working as a manager in Ashok Leyland, excuse me. So I used to get along with him. Sab dekhte dekhte, it kind of got converted rather as a habit to me to follow the same in my life. So this is this is all is me, a very simpleton family background with a kind of a restrictive family values and all that. That's it.
Yes, you said it right, ma'am. Grandfather and grandchildren relation is always a precious one. Uh,
Oh yes, definitely. I call him as my hero.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, what is your biggest strength? Like, what it helped you to become what you are today? Your strength.
There's actually a person who is, watching us speak right now. I don't want to take his name, but he's there with us right now. He's watching me speak right now. This person actually, he entered in my life almost 8 years back. All right. So he just told me only one thing. You as a person, you are something beyond imagination. You don't. So until today, touchwood, he makes me to analyze myself. He makes me to, realize certain things that, yes, this is me. जैसे कि when you find the people from a restrictive family background, what happens is like they tell you that this is the path. If you choose this, this is right, this is wrong. As simple as that. They don't make you figure out what is your identity. Well, they tell you what is the morals, but they don't make you feel that. They don't make you to imply that through yourself. But he's this one person, a very very special person, who made me to feel that yes, you do have path beyond those two as well, but you need to gain that identity for yourself in order to figure out of those multiple paths which is the one which is the right thing for you. So probably I would say that he was the biggest turning point in my life, and he's still continuing to be one.
That's very true, ma'am. Having support from people is the most pleasant thing you can ever have. So, uh, yes, ma'am. You have run so many of fundraising campaigns. What do you think what do you normally response get you from people from the people? Like, do you think people are getting more empathetic day by day to the society?
uh, when I do something, I really don't look for one expectation until and unless they are not my family member. I really don't look for that. A person who is having something, uh, they are the ones who don't find that way to figure out how to put forth in front of you. Say for instance, I have 30 rupees with me. I want to, use that 30 rupees effectively. And I really want to do something in such a way that for the particular reason I am investing that 30 rupees on, that is accomplished, as well as I attain a self satisfaction. This is my prior motto. Whenever I get any fundraising request or, something that has to be done, at the end of the day, this is all I think about. If that person is satisfied, if that person is having a smile at the end of the day, मेरा तो जी खुश हो गया. I'm done. That's it. Find your happiness in others' smile. That's more than enough. The moment you start like thinking about like, अरे यार, I have to do something. I have to do something for myself. चलो आज burger खाए, pizza खाए. You will be happy. You will rejoice that moment. But at the end of the day, when you see the bill and then the month end comes, you'll be like, "Arey yaar, why did I spend so much?" मेरे साथ भी ऐसा होता था. I myself do this sometimes when I go for my own vacation leaves. होता है.
It's happened with all of us, ma'am.
Of course, yes. But it's not only just in the saying. If I do that for 1 month, the next 2 months I actually don't do that mistake. The moment I start correcting it, that is when like I can make it a habit. So every one of us are in that learning stage. At the end, okay, fine. So if I have that extra 30 rupees in my hand and I can do something for the other person, all right. मेरे पास तो पैसा आता ही रहने वाला है. The same 35K that I'm earning every month, I'm gonna keep on getting it. In fact, if I shift to another job, I can get even more than that. कुछ भी हो सकता है. But the ones who are not having, if I am taking an initiative to do something for that person and that person attains a self satisfaction, I earn a gold medal for myself. That's it.
Yes, ma'am. Putting a smile on someone's face is the best thing we can do.
Ah, Yes, of course.
Yes. You have so much of experience working in corporate. So, do you think due to a lot of pressure, working pressure, people are not corporate people who are working aren't focusing on the betterment of the society?
Again, there's a Hindi saying, right? Jahan cha, wahan rah. Where there's a will, there's a way. Right now, at the back of this mobile, it's actually my office laptop right now.
Yes, ma'am. And
I haven't logged out. I haven't done anything. And here I am. I'm talking to you. If my heart say to go for this, I need to have a word with Amay, and I need to have people looking at me, and me sharing my life experience, as a human, as everything. As a human means it's everything. So of course, as everything, if people wants to hear me out, no matter what comes by my way, if here it says that yes, you are going to do this today, it is happening. But here if it says, and here if it like gives you that trigger that no, you're not ready for this, of course you're not ready for this. As simple as that. Pressure, the corporate company working, this, that, everything is there. It's a part and parcel of your life at the end of the day. So it all depends on you. You do it, you earn it. That's a smile.
very true, ma'am. Will to do having will to do something is important, and it's nothing matter where you are and what you do. So,
Of course.
ma'am, in the face of lockdown, we all have done something like we always wanted to, but we are not doing it because of the like not we are not having a time to do it. So, how you spend your lockdown phase? Things you discover about yourself.
It was a mere roller coaster ride, I'll tell you. A very, very unforgettable roller coaster ride. It had its own good. It had, with 2021 starting, I am like kind of, preparing myself to rewind back only to the good. I got, as a precious gift. I don't know. I'm like searching for adjectives because, मुझे अपने आप को एक गब्बर शेरनी की तरह बना दिया है उन्होंने. I figured out the best out of myself. And I would really owe that gratitude to, Saujanya ma'am, who's there with us right now. Because I've learned a lot from her as well. I've learned from every single person from there. And I'm still learning. And, for me to, get along with this, be a part of DF, support in all the activities, take up that responsibility to do it. Every single time personally, I need that one push that yes, do it. No matter what, do it. And as I said, I have that special soul in my life. Before I do, I just give him a word that yes, bhai, ye hai, I have this for this day. So I have to do it. What do I do? He says, go ahead, do it. Oh, that's it. There's only one response from him. Go ahead, do it, finish. So I had DF, and of course we did a lot of things. I had a very splendid experience. We conducted virtual events, Health Fest. I was a part of the moderation. We handled all the whatever the technicalities, whatever had to be involved in it, and then speaking to people, pulling in people, the administrative works concerning it. And one most unforgettable experience was the Navotsav. We had a 10 days fest for on account of Navratri, and that was like really something I can never forget, because that was the very first time in my life I actually organized one virtual event. So taking up that responsibility and effectively executing it was really one challenging task. Because normally, even if you do a corporate work, staying at home, you have network issues, you have this, you have that, everything. But despite all that, doing it and then coming out with a good result, it matters. And that actually happened with me. So that was again one unforgettable experience. Of course, in regards to personal life, there were quite a lot of things that happened. So that was again unforgettable for me. But yes, I mean, like I try to take out ways to see people, meet them, and yeah, it was good. It was actually good.
Yes, ma'am. We consider you, and you are a youth leader. So, what your idea of empowered youth?
When you speak of, I have a question for you over here. When you speak of empowerment, what do you think exactly it is? In simple terms, I'm asking.
Ma'am, empower means to encouraging someone to do something which he or she might want to do, but they are not doing it due to maybe uh, they have no clue about it, or maybe they have some restriction, or maybe they have some kind of problem, but they are not doing it. So, and live freely and doing what you want to do, it's empowerment for me, I think.
ये जो आपने अभी you gave this one 2 mark definition वाला answer right now. I'll just put it in a very what do you call like a situation kind of one response I can give you. When I had to do my in Bharatanatyam we call this one thing called Arangetram. Okay, so when I had to do that Arangetram, I had my physical issues, health issues I had because of my weight concerns. So before taking up that venture, I consulted my brother. I asked him like, this has to be done. What do I do now? So he said, what's wrong? You love doing dance. Do it. That's it. So being an empowered youth, it's not like you own it as a designation. Not at all. You yourself in mere terms, you are an empowered youth. Your sibling is an empowered youth. Your friend is an empowered youth. That one special person you always have in your life, you're special in your own way at first. So when you are that special person, you bring in that self trigger within yourself. I look for my special soul, but when you yourself say that yes, chalo, I can do it. I mean, like, what is the problem that's gonna happen? I can take this up. You're an empowered youth. If you say like I want to join martial arts, but your body does not give way to it, but still you want to do martial arts, you want to learn martial arts, you take that first step. You account that fear. You tackle that fear. You are an empowered youth. मैं जहाँ जाती हूँ मैं वो देखती हूँ. Empowered youth leader. It's not at all like that. You're a youth leader in your own self, actually. You really don't have to carry that name. When I see the other ends and all, like for every place they hold that one designation. No one holds any designation. Everyone has got that designation within themselves. It's just that in order to be recognized by the other person who is front of you, you carry that. If not, it's there within everyone. That's it.
That's a great thought of you, ma'am. It's a new way to think about youth empowerment. So, I'm also, you are working for women, the safety and all. So, a lot of women could not able to work for their dream because of the restrictions. So, what do you think is the solution for it?
Tackle it. Take every situation in your life as a challenge. That's it. I face a lot of challenges on a daily basis, minute by minute basis. But when I close my eyes and I sleep at the end of the day, and when I rewind back, if I have a smile at the end of the day, my day is done. I know things are going to be difficult. I know it's not like a cherry on the cake or, like the bhindi masala type with naan. It's of course not something like that at all. I this is one good reason why I, even believe in miracles actually. Because according to me, a person from a restrictive family background will get to face a lot of miracles, and I believe in them. I hope for something, but something else actually happens, and that happens in my favor. Until then, I feel that struggle, but when I face that miracle, I'm the most happiest woman on the earth. So this is what I would tell the restrictive, the people, as you said, people from restrictive, conservative family backgrounds and all that. You face your challenges. एक ही तो लाइफ है यार, एक ही तो लाइफ है. अगर उसमें भी सब कुछ आसान हो जाए तो लाइफ में क्या मजा, कुछ नहीं. You
I mean,
really can't get to enjoy your life, man.
your thoughts are very motivating, ma'am. I mean, your overall personality is like you always love to challenge yourself, and that's a great thing, ma'am.
It
And
happens.
yes, ma'am. At last, I would just want to ask one thing. Any message you want to give to us and to the people who all are watching?
My very own motto. Find your happiness in others' smile. Don't live
Yes,
for yourself. If you live for yourself, sometimes it happens like you are taken advantage of yourself as well. Shouldn't happen that way. What you have, sow it. The beautiful plant that you get in return is the best feeling one could ever experience. That's how I see that. And down the lane, when you look back, you should feel proud of your own growth in your life. Not by wealth, your persona, how you've come across. No? Everyone will have passion to do everything. Let it be a social work or, to take up a passion such as any art form, or let it be whatever it is. If you feel like you want to do it, do it. But if you feel like, no, this is going to take some time for yourself, give a break. Don't do it. Because even if you do that with any pressure, any societal pressure, or any family pressure, you're not going to get the fruit that you actually want. The sweetness is not going to be there. But if there is something where you feel like, you have to go against something in order to accomplish it, and your heart, your inner conscious says that yes, it's going to be the best for you, take it, face it. I'm not a person who gives me going to give motivational quotes or motivational message. Seriously, no. I'm really not that kind of a person. I had folks recently telling me that, "Mom, can we put some motivational quotes across social media?" I was like, why do you want to do that? हर किसी के पास दिमाग है यार. Everyone has this to think. Everyone has this to feel. Everyone has this life to experience. Say that to yourself at first. Then you can think of doing it for the rest. But do it for the rest. Don't keep on doing it for yourself as well. If the main meaning to my existence at my deathbed would be when I realize that it was for the others and not for myself. If I was able to help for people, if I could do something for them and not for myself alone, then I'll feel like, यार क्या जिंदगी जिया यार हमने, दिल खुश हो गई. As simple as that.
that's a great learning, ma'am. I mean, it's definitely going to help us in future. Whenever we go, we'll remember your thoughts. So, ma'am, thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today. It was an immense pleasure talking to you and knowing the insights what it takes to be a good leader. And we are so glad that you agreed for it. Thank you so much, ma'am. And Sajana, ma'am.
Saundarya ma'am, good
Hello,
evening.
Janya ma'am.
We're twinning.
Oh, yay!
Okay, so
Yeah.
formally from the Foundation, I, Saundarya Prasad, Thank you so much for talking to our entire team of interns and giving this internship today. Uh, we are not just grateful, but we are not just grateful, but we are also honored and privileged to have had another mentor coming here and talking to us. It's not just giving us a perspective of what kind of a person you are, but what kind of a person each one of us can be. I think that's a very important message that you've given us, that all of us in our own ways are very skilled, talented, and we are all youth leaders in our own sense. We just need to tap into it and bring it out of ourselves. So I think that's a very beautiful message. And I also really want to tell you that all of you, that coming from an orthodox South Indian family is not very easy. It's one of the most restricting way for a child to grow. But being so open-minded, so willing, so strong, despite all of these circumstances, I think that really shows the character and the depth to a person's personality. So, ma'am, I think we will really remember you as somebody who is worthy of the words that you've spoken. So thank you so much for being with us today. A small token of appreciation from our side. Can we have the certificate up on screen? Saundarya ma'am, this is for you.
Guys,
Thank you so much for being with us today. It was great having you. It was
thank
great
you
listening
so
to you.
much, Saujanya.
All the best with the dancing. I hope all of us can also tap into our talents, our unique qualities, and use that for the betterment of society. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Thank you so much, Saujanya ma'am, and thank you so much, Dore Foundation. Thank you so much, Amay. You were really super fantastic.
Thank you, ma'am.
स्माइल तो किया यार, कितने अच्छे लग रहे हो यार, देख लो यार खुद को.
Thank you, ma'am.
Seriously, you are so good. You're really doing good, and everyone out here, you guys are seriously super fantastic. Keep flourishing, keep growing up, and keep smiling.
Definitely. We will take that from you. We will keep smiling. Like our yesterday speaker also said, smile is the best asset that we can wear. So,
Of course.
thank
There's
you for
nothing else apart from that.
that.
Yes.
Thank you. Have a great evening. Thank you
Have
for
a great
joining us.
evening.
Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much, everyone. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.